And welcome to Daybreak. I'm Deb Uren, Vice President of the Oxford Chamber of Commerce, here with
Terry Stiles, and I'm the production manager at OCTV, and I think the secretary, right?
Yes, you are
at the Chamber
secretary.
of Commerce.
Exactly. Well, it's been a little while since we've gotten together, and so many things have been happening around here. But you know, I want to start off with our golf outing that's coming up for the Chamber. This is going to be our first event for 2021 that registration is now open, and we have a number of teams that have already started. They've entered. So let's start with the date. This is going to be our 6th annual golf outing for the Chamber, and it's on Friday, June 18th out at Boulder Point. The price of that is going to be $70 for our Chamber members and $80 for non-members. Now, that's going to include our driving range before we start, then 9 holes of golf, including your cart, and lunch, and also a gift bag. So if you're not a golfer, which, you know, not everybody is, but it sure is fun to be out there, and it'll be fun to have, that gathering and networking and such.
Being social.
Just nice
we
to
all
be
need that.
And we'll be outside, which is really nice. They've got a huge veranda there at Boulder Point, so we'll be able to have lunch out there, so it'll all be outdoors.
Nice.
So if you want to attend just for lunch, it'll be for Chamber members $30, and for non-Chamber members $45. So registration is at 8 o'clock on that morning of June 18th, and golf tee time was going to be at 9 o'clock. So networking will start at noon. That's when lunch will be, and it'll be a cash bar, but your lunch and a good time for networking.
Yeah, hopefully everybody will be excited about getting out there and socializing with people and networking, because that's a neat event. It seems well attended.
It has all of our years that we've been doing this now. It has been a good attendance. You know, it's not overwhelming. It's not packed with people, but it's just a great group. We're not having a speaker this year. We thought, you know what? It's been a while since we've been able to get together. And so let's just take all of that time and be able to network.
And now this year it's at Boulder Point. It's in the past it's been at other places, correct?
For the last couple of years we've had it at Boulder Point, and prior to that,
wasn't it Devil's Ridge one time?
I think it was at one time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Boulder Point, it's nice that it's a little closer to the nucleus of the community. So and that's such a great place, Boulder Point.
It is.
Their food is delicious too.
Food is good.
If you're going just for the food, that's good.
Yes,
their food is always good.
I know I was talking with Amy either yesterday or the day before, and she was saying we're going to have a choice of 3 different things.
Oh, nice. Good.
And boy, to try to share it with you folks, I can't really say. It seemed like it was going to be either a hamburger, there was going to be like a vegetarian.
Right.
And but there were 3 different items, so that's going to be nice. But hey, if you're not receiving our newsletters, then you can. If you are, you can just click on the registration button. It'll take you right in, and you'll be able to sign up that way. If not, please just give the Chamber office a call, and they'll be more than happy to get you signed up for that great golf outing, okay?
Yeah, we'll see you there.
Yes, absolutely. And, let's give a shout out to our sponsors that we have currently signed up for that. We have NES Plumbing, which you always see NES Plumbing with their big yellow building there by the bridge. Then Genesis Credit Union, VTC Insurance Group, JDR Wealth Management, Hunter CPA, and Health Quest. That's just to name a few. So if you want to be a whole sponsor, we've got sponsorships for that as well. Once again, you can call the chamber office. So, you've got 9 holes. That gives you a hole that you'll be able to sponsor your business. So,
and there's different levels of sponsorships as well, right?
Yes.
If they want to do a little more, a little less. Mm-hmm. And you're sponsoring a great group of people that it's the whole thing. I mean, the whole event, the money that's being raised for that is well worth it.
Exactly, and the exposure is really good because you have to remember your signs will be out there, so you are promoting your business, and really the main thing for the chamber is to be helping our businesses.
That's right.
And this is just yet another way of being able to do that by providing your name, and we talk about it, we mention it, it will be on Facebook that you're a sponsor, like I'm saying it right now, I'm sharing this information, so we try every way we possibly can to help our chamber members. So and then what's coming up after that?
We have mixers. We get to finally have our mixers out face to face.
We are going to have our first mixer gathering for 2021. We didn't get to have any.
I know.
Last year.
We did nothing
together. At all. So this is going to be.
We miss each other.
We do. We do. This is going to be our first one for this year, and it's going to be at Homegrown. And it will be outside. Once again, we are having these events outside. So with that, weather permitting, because it is still going to be April, but that's going to be, oh boy.
Oh.
Here we go.
There.
That's going to be on Wednesday, April 28th, from 4 to 6 p.m. So if you recall, we used to have these on Thursdays, but there's so much going on, which is great. So much going on in our community on Thursdays. So we thought that being that we weren't able to do it last year, we're starting again this year. We needed to have a different day of the week. And because, I mean, there's only so much parking in town, and there's only so many places that people can go, you know? So we made it so that it will be on Wednesday evening. So April 28th from 4 to 6 p.m., Homegrown Brewing Company, and it'll be on the outdoor patio, weather permitting. So trust me, if there's a downpour, I don't think you'll be attending.
Oh, maybe not. I do. Don't they have a tent in case it's like sprinkly? And then a heater back there if it's a little chilly.
Yes.
So don't be discouraged if it's a little cool. We're still going to see each other face to face, which is really nice. And you can
always just go in and have your dinner there too. You know, so plan that too ahead of time. So that'll be great. And then we're definitely doing our Coffee Connects. So our next one, and those are always the first Tuesday of the month, and so that one will be May 4th. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we're going to be going into May. Wow. May 4th from 8 to 9 a.m. And that's going to be in the courtyard that's right in front of the Village of Oxford offices. That's where we were having them last year. Because we were
around
able
that
to
time,
have
May or June,
Yep. And so we're going to start that up again. We've been having the Zoom meetings, which thank goodness for Zoom, that really has brought the people together, and we've been very well attended.
Yeah, that's funny, because we all complain about those Zoom meetings, but I'm always amazed at how many people attend those Coffee Connects on Zoom. That's just amazing. So if we get that many people on Zoom, think of how many we're going to see in person.
Oh, that'll be wonderful. It's
going to be really nice.
And really, the courtyard is so
very large
that there's going to be more than enough room to safely be, you know, with social distancing will definitely be done. So nothing to worry about that way. Well, now that we've got that part of it taken care of, I think we're going to take a real quick break, but don't go away. Terry and I've got a lot more to share with you, okay? welcome back to Daybreak. I'm Debbie Wren, Vice President of the Oxford Chamber of Commerce.
And I'm Terry Stiles, Production Manager at OCTV and Secretary at the Chamber of Commerce.
Yes, and we just had our board meeting this week. So, Terry, I'll tell you, as a secretary, you really do provide very good minutes. You do a phenomenal job, so thank you.
A little bit. You guys had a novel the last time.
Well, sort of, but that's okay. That's good. That's good.
It helps you. I think it helps you remember
for sure
what happened last month. I do the minutes for our cable commission, and sometimes I have to put their motions in red so they remember what they're, but anyhow, I like doing the minutes. It's fun.
Oh, that's great.
And it helps me remember what's going on, so it's fun.
Good.
And those minutes are available to the public, right? Our chamber minutes, I know that they are for the, I will say that for the cable commission, the minutes are available to the public.
We have them in the office, so if somebody were to want to come in and see them there, we don't publish them.
Why would they need to? We talk about everything that we're doing.
Exactly. I mean, we share everything. I mean, because there's really, I mean, everything is for the community and is for our chamber members. Yeah. So, and speaking of which, I just would like to give a shout out to all of our renewing members that we had just last week.
It's been a tough year, so for them to be able to renew, I really appreciate that they're doing that.
We really do, because you know, like Terry said, it's been hard. I mean, some businesses have closed.
Oh, gosh.
Some businesses are just not able to open, but they're still doing what they can.
Yeah.
So just to give that little shout out to them from this, and mind you, Amy does this every week. We get a new letter out, and every week she's reposting and posting the membership renewals that we get. So I mean, it's always new each and every week. So,
and that's on the newsletter, right?
The newsletter.
That newsletter is so informative, Deb.
It is.
I get it every Monday in my email, and it's so nice. Number one, I know that Amy's featuring businesses to help them out. That's really nice to find out the bio on those businesses, which is really cool. It's good for me to know, oh gosh, those people made it through the pandemic, which is really nice to see. And then to have all those renewal members, you forget that some of these businesses are around, you're just not seeking them out. And then you go, oh yeah, I forgot they were here, yay.
Exactly, exactly. So, and then she puts it out on Facebook too. I mean, we have so many things, and we have so many followers now on Facebook. So the chamber's really doing very well in that respect. But thank you for the 52nd 3rd District Court. They're located in Rochester. So we're glad about that. Boulder Point, Carter Quality Hardwood Flooring. A professional member here is Charter Township of Oxford. Closets by Design. Boy, I like to see their commercials on TV too. Then we've got Great Lakes Kids Energy Zone. Now that's located out at the Legacy Center. Yes. Lake Orion Plumbing and Heating and Cooling. Then Myers.
Good.
Oakland, I always put an S at the end of that. I apologize. Meyer. Oakland Christian School, St. Joseph Catholic Church, and VTC Insurance Group. So thank you all for renewing your memberships. We truly appreciate that. And then we have a new business in town. Well, one of many. I mean, we seem to be getting new businesses, and stay tuned for that. We should have some more that we're going to be able to announce coming up at our next Daybreak. But right now, I'd like to just share with Caputo's. Caputo's is the former Charm & Company hair salon. And I say that just so that you know exactly where she's located, in the little mall that's right by Centennial Park. And it's a new owner, new management, and now a new name as well. So Caputo's is the name of that. And so we would like to welcome them into our community. Paige she's just a real sweetheart there. So
she's really enthusiastic about this business and being in this community. I mean, she did some research before she came in and really wanted to be here because of this community and the great...
Well, yeah, she moved from Chicago.
Yeah, she sure did, yeah.
So, I mean, you know, it's kind of like, wow, you come from a very large city like Chicago, and this is where she wanted to be, and I think a lot of that has to do with the hometown feel of Oxford.
Yep, that's what she said. So we did, Alexis did a small interview with her, and that's what it was. She said the hometown feel here really sold her on wanting to come here. And you know, she's, like you said, she's from Chicago, she's got her business degree, she could go anywhere.
Exactly.
And she chose to come here. And in an established business, so that's really good. I mean, that's kind of gutsy to do that. It might be a little different if you're starting your own business and having your own ways, but she's taking over a business and just stop by and say hi to her.
Exactly.
Just to introduce yourself. If she thinks we're hometown, get in there and, you know, bring her some cookies or something.
Yeah, I mean, because really,
you
know, there's a lot of activity that goes on in that area there, you know, and there's not that many businesses. That, you know, there's a lot of activity, so stop in, say hi. She's got her hairstylist, she has nail tech. So, you know, myself, I get my nails done, so it's such a nice little luxury.
Yeah, so you go to lunch at my, either 5-1 Diner or my pita, or my
kebab.
My kebab, which they have great food. Go to the apothecary, pick up your vitamins, and go say hi to Paige. Or get your nails done, one or the other.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of things. You park once and you do all that shopping and you're done.
That's just it,
really
and it's so close. So
and there's a lot of parking there too.
There is.
That's the great part.
There is.
If you have to do business on the park, there's plenty of places to park.
Yeah, nice area to be in.
Yep,
so.
sure is. Yep.
Let's see here. Paige. You know, you were talking about the business spotlights. You know, Amy is always putting into our newsletters now, and she'll even put it out as a separate email too, spotlighting a business in our hometown here. And this time here she had Burdick Street Equipment. And, you know, they've been here, I don't know how long, but it has been, our staff has over 50 years of sales experience. But I know each and every time I go in there, everybody is so friendly. They have so much to offer.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
And it's just a great business to be able to have right here in town. I mean, they've got a parts department that is huge.
Yes, yeah, it's a handy place, I'll tell you, if you're doing yard work right now.
And now is the time. Oh my gosh, talk about yard work. I'm just so thrilled. I've already mowed one portion of my lawn. I mowed the backyard because I love, this is my time of year.
Yeah, mine too.
I love the smell of fresh cut grass. Got a new lawn tractor actually in November, so I was never able to use it. So now there I was out there doing that last week, and oh my goodness, I just love that.
It's a great time of year. We got our boat in last weekend.
I saw that. Yeah.
Good time of year.
Yeah. So, but you know how we segue off into other things, and you know, but Burdick Street, they're of course located right on Burdick Street, but they also have a lot of landscaping supplies and things like that. So their hours are Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, and Saturday from 9 to 4. So thankful that you guys are here. They were the best of the best in 2019 and 2020.
That's
so thank you for being here as part of our community. And with that, we're going to take just another quick break, but don't go away. We'll be right back. Welcome back. It's Deb Uren and Terry Stiles here with Daybreak. Okay, I wanted to share. You know, we've been talking a lot about our members and such, and this is the time for our new chamber directories. Yeah. We have these printed every 2 years. And so our renewal time is now, and now for everybody who is a chamber member, you are listed in our directory. You will see that Amy has sent out a reminder for all of our chamber members to double check and make sure that the information that is in here is current and it's been updated. You know, you may have a new person that's the contact person for your business. Your phone number may have changed, your address, your email address. Let's make sure that it's exactly right. So all she's asking is, you'll see in the newsletter to please just go to the website, the chamber website, because you'll see that whole directory. Not only is it in a printed copy, but it's also on our chamber's website. Do you know how much exposure that gives your business? It's phenomenal. So,
and I use that book a lot. You know,
I
people
just used
think
it this
phone
morning.
books, and you're like, nah. And yeah, I use it. It's right on my desk. You don't have to filter through a bunch of stuff online.
Right.
It's right there.
Let's say you know the business name, you don't know the phone number. We're located in alphabetical order, but then we're also in categories. So it makes it very simple. If you're saying, geez, I need a plumber.
Or plumbing,
but I don't know the plumber's names. Well, you can go in and you can see that we've got 3 plumbers listed here. The book, everybody, I'm sure we have some people who are new to the community. In your welcome bags, you receive one of these. And we have received so many phone calls, people thanking us for having something of their community that they live in now. So
just to read through it and know that you've got all those businesses in your community is really cool, which is what I did the first time I got one. I'm like, wow, I had no idea we had all these, and I've been in this community for almost 40 years.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, it's just really fun to go through that. Of course, I like reading the dictionary too. I'm just that kind of a nerd, but it's really fun to go through that and see what kind of businesses we have in the community that you just wouldn't expect.
Exactly. Yes.
So, and anybody that is not in there, you should get yourself in there.
You should. You really need to. But also, there's a lot of advertising in here. So you businesses, the prices, the cost of advertising in a book that's going to be for 2 years, but also it's going to be in people's welcome bags, and it's going to be in many of our establishments here around the community. What an inexpensive way to be advertising as well. And you know, to have a beautiful colored advertisement, you know, it says a lot. It truly does.
Yeah, it's a classy looking book. You know, we had a stack of them at our lobby at the studio here, and I ran to get one day, and they were all gone. I mean, people pick them up constantly.
Yeah, we were going to talk about this, and I forgot to bring mine in, and you said, "Oh, that's okay,
no
we got them," and there they were gone, which is good. It's a good problem to have.
Yes, it is, and they keep them at the township as well, right?
Yes,
in the village.
In the village,
you can pick them up. Do we have them at the library? I can't remember.
That one I can't say yes or no.
I know Parks and Recs has them too.
I know Tim Hortons. You know, Jeff is always good about coming in and saying, Amy, I need some more.
That's fabulous.
So, I mean, you know, your local businesses, you are more than welcome to have them, you know, at your business so that you can hand them out as well. So, another thing that I wanted to share is we've had a few job postings too. I'm just going to put out the business names because there's too much detail as to what it is that they're looking for. But in this day and age, there are a lot of jobs that are not being filled right now. And come on, folks, you know, you want to work? Here's where you can go. HealthQuest is looking for someone at their front desk. NES Plumbing, they're looking to hire some new technicians.
That's great.
We've got Carter Quality Hardwood Flooring. They're also looking for skilled woodworking technicians full-time. And Excel Cleaning Brothers, they're looking for help as well. Now, it was Excel that put those lights up on our bridge that we had for at Christmas time there.
Yeah.
What, you know, this is a young man that started this business, and he's just been doing a phenomenal job. So,
and he's a good guy.
He
it's
is.
not like he's a tyrant. He is really a sweet person.
Very, very kind. So that's only 4 businesses, but there's plenty more. And you know what? Didn't you say
Birmingham seal coating too? I'm not sure that they're chamber members, but I just happened to see, and they're really nice guys too. They're local. They grew up here in Oxford, and they're doing so fabulous. And I saw one of their employees saying, "Oh my gosh, that's the best company I've ever worked for." Like you said, there's work everywhere, and so I continue to hear the same thing here at the studio. So Amy and I talked about us just running on air, and then that would go on Facebook, Oxford Community Television, Facebook, and YouTube, and it would go on our website. It would be running on air, which is Charter and AT&T. We talked about putting all those job postings up for people. So if any of you out there have help wanted signs out, or you have a little description of what you need, we will run that for you. Amy and I are going to get together and get that organized and get it running.
That, folks? Come on.
That's free.
That is, that you couldn't ask for more, really.
We'll do it.
Any way to help and put the word out there. You know, sometimes these signs, they're just little signs, and people drive by, they don't see it, and a lot of times word of mouth is something that, you know, people say, "Oh, well, I didn't know that."
Well, and you can give a little more detail than those help wanted signs.
Exactly.
Help wanted for what? I know that there's in the Brandon community, there's a business that had to close down because of COVID, but they can't reopen because they don't have enough staff.
Right.
And look at how much money that whole entire community is losing every day because people aren't willing to work. So it's time for us to get back in the game. And so we will help you do that.
You know, we certainly appreciate all that OCTV does for this community. Deb. I mean, I have to say that I'm thankful to be able to be here and to do this. Cherry and I love to be able to share all of this stuff, and this is something for me that I never in my life thought I'd ever be sitting in front of a TV camera and be talking, but I just think it's a wonderful thing that we have a local channel and this station that does these things, and then being able to offer to our community anything to help our businesses and to help anybody who is in need. You know, Terry here, she works here full time, but you know, on Wednesdays she goes and she helps Connie giving out the meals.
Free meals, yeah.
The free meals for people who are in need.
We love the community, you know, and that's what it takes. It is a community. Our businesses it takes a village, right?
Yep.
Our businesses are part of that, and that's why I work here. You know, I could have gone to Detroit probably and made a lot more money, but I love this community. Like I said, I've been here nearly 40 years, probably since '81.
Just when you were a baby, huh?
Yeah, my parents moved here when I was a little girl. Don't I wish? But I can't think of any other community that I can call home. And I've lived I grew up in Lake Orion, lived in California for several years, and this is still my home, and I will do everything I can. It's like a mama bear with her kids.
Sure.
And that's why I've stayed here at OCTV. We were talking about that yesterday. In one capacity or another, I've been here for 23 years. Wow. Started in '98 as an intern, and then worked as a volunteer and worked as an employee and was on the board, and because I love this community. It's unique, and anybody that lives here knows how unique it is. And so speaking of free meals, every Wednesday night at the Emmanuel Congregational Church, number 1 Hovey Street, free warm meal, and then Connie has also had community members donate groceries or money, and so we also give out eggs and bread and milk and 2 bags of groceries to anyone that needs it. anyone in this community or other communities, but anyone that needs a, you know, it's been a rough year, and we've had people come in there that never thought they'd be in a food line, but we're there to help them, and certainly not to pass judgment, because we know what everybody's gone through.
Exactly. So what a nice way to be able to end this week's program. Thank you for all you do. Thank you for everybody out there. You have any questions about anything that we can do to help, please give us a call, and we'll be sure to do what we can to help everybody out there. Have a great day, have a great week, and we'll see you again real soon.